In this video, I'm going to take you through 5 steps to creating yourself a winning team. Step 1, creating clear expectations of your team or an individual. And that is about what are they going to be accountable to? What is the role that they need to do? And being extremely clear on that with them. So not trying to take somebody who does a role and then trying to merge them into other roles. It's about being extremely clear on, well, what is their role and what are the expectations of that role? So get very, very clear on those expectations straight away. Step 2 is all about the capability. So you need to ensure that if you are giving somebody expectations that you're wanting to create within your business, that the people you're giving these expectations to are capable of those expectations. You're not actually raising the bar way too high, that's going to create failure. It's actually in line with what they're able to do, and also push them as well with it. So it's about that capability and ensuring that it's right and it's aligned with your team as well. Step 3 is measurables, and these are having things in place that you can measure. So it's about saying, well, what are the things that you need in place to measure that that role is getting done efficiently, that that person knows exactly what they are getting measured against, because what gets measured gets done. And also it makes it not be so emotionally driven, it actually makes it be driven by data and information. So people understand exactly what success looks like for them in the business and whether they're hitting those targets, those milestones, or that data point within the business. So the measurables are really important and they need to be given thought. Step 4 is feedback. So it's important that during this whole process of creating your A team and your winning team, that there is feedback. So if there's things not being hit, there needs to be feedback on that. If there is things being hit, there needs to be feedback there as well and praise. And it's also working together to say, is this actually the true information we need? Do we need to adjust it? Is the target right? Are those milestones right? So the feedback on that communication is essential as well. Step 5 is the consequences. And these can be positive and negative. So the way that we look at the consequences is that we review. So we see exactly how that person's done against their targets, their measurables, and it's a case of having that link to your feedback as well. And then either saying, okay, well, there's a reward with that or there's a release. So there is a whole cycle with creating your winning team. And if you put those 5 things in place and you measure them and you feedback on them, then you'll be able to constantly create the winning team that's perfect for you and your business. In this video, I'm going to talk into 3 things that you can do in your business if you're not already doing it that will enable you to sell more. So with selling your product or your service, there are 3 things that you can do also to sell more. So if you feel as though you don't get the sale, there are things that you can do to ensure that you can hopefully get a sale and not lose a sale. So number 1 is the upsell. So you might have a customer come to you and they might not want your product. But if you have something that can, that's a higher premium price within your business, a product or a service, they might want that. And sometimes as business owners, we might think that actually people don't want to pay more for things, but that's not always true. People are after sometimes quality and not quantity. So it's a case of looking in your business and going, do you have different levels or services of your product that will be able to be used or bought into by other people, dependent on what their needs are? So always look at your business and go, do you have a product that you're able to upsell as well in your business? So look at your business and look at your products and make sure you've got a product there that actually you're able to upsell to. So if somebody doesn't want the actual main product, there's something there available for them too. The second thing you're able to do is cross-sell. So if you're selling something, you might have another business or another service that actually could tie in and have synergy with your product or service. Or you might have other products or items in the actual shop that you're in that ties into something they bought. So cross-selling is really, really good. Somebody could buy a dress, for example, and you might have a pair of shoes that goes with it, a hat, a bangle, a bag, all of these other things that actually make the outfit complete. And that's a simple example of that. So have a look around and go, is there things right now in your business that you could be monetizing more and cross-selling to the main product that you're selling today? Just before we continue with this video, I just want to tell you about one thing. If you have a business right now, an established business, and you're wanting to make more money, you might want to be actually gaining more freedom back out of that business, well then I have an expert coaching team who are available and happy to help you. You are able to book a free coaching call with them. It's a support call which will talk into your business and see how we can align and what we're able to do to help you on your journey to get more profits, more scalability and more freedom. So look below in the description and there'll be a link there that you can click and find out the best time for you. And the final thing within sales is also to have a product that you can downsell to. So if you have a main product and it's not in line with your customer and they're not into an upsell, have something that you can downsell them to as well. An introductory product, something that's of a lower price that actually encourages them to spend with you and want to buy more. So for example, if you're in the construction trade, it might be that you have a construction that, let's say you're constructing a building for them. They might want the higher grade light switches, but that might not be affordable. So it's a case of having other options available that they can still have the product, but there might be some variations of a downsell in there to ensure that they get what they actually want. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.